I'm not dominating her, but she's still my daughter. This was Thaksin Shinawat's response to claims that he has been trying to dominate his daughter, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawat. Since his return to Thailand, questions have been raised about Thaksin's alleged attempt to control the Pheu Thai-led government and Thai politics. It has prompted an anonymous petition seeking to dissolve the Pheu Thai party for allowing Thaksin, who's technically an outsider, to have power over a political party. Political scientist Dr. Thitithipon Phakdeewanit thinks that Paetongtarn's ability as a prime minister is already being questioned. Even worse, Thaksin's involvement on several occasions has undermined Paetongtarn's ability as the country's leader.
I think the way he has been doing is also kind of overshadowing Paetongtarn, who is now appointed as Prime Minister of Thailand. I don't think he is aware of that. And the other thing is that because she doesn't look very competent amongst other people, when they perceive Paetongtarn and compare with other young politicians, like from people parties and other parties. So this is one other thing as well, because she doesn't appear to be able to stand by herself. If you look at candidates from the then Move Forward party, they always talk policies. And Paetongtarn, she just repeat what perhaps her father would have said, because most people actually believe that the party's policy came from Thaksin himself. So she just talked about those kind of populist policy, the way they mobilized the digital cash wallet things, and so. But she doesn't talk about other things in substance, how to restructure the country, how to reallocate budget, that kind of thing in a more substantive way or with details.
In fact, Thaksin has always been seen as a powerful figure, particularly in business and the political establishment. Dr. Thitithipon thinks that Thaksin may still be able to contribute to the Thai economy due to the connections he built while he was living in self-imposed exile, in addition to his existing connections with large businesses in Thailand. His role and influence will, however, not contribute positively to Thailand's democracy.
And I think one of the main reasons that he is allowed to come back, because he is perceived as a figure that can help them to perhaps win over the progressive force in the next election. But when we look at the influence over people and voters, I think that has significantly declined since he left the country. Now Thailand is not the same. So I would put it this way, that he only perceived as an influential figure amongst those businesses and political establishment who believe that he can actually help them to protect their interests, but not to protect the interests of the people.
With Thaksin's alleged domination already an issue, the Pheu Thai party joining forces with its long-standing rival, the Democrat Party, goes to another level. Dr. Thitithipon felt that this has proven the ruling party's desperation to stay in power and only protects its own interests. This, he thinks, will be detrimental to the future of Thailand's democracy and the party's reputation.
It just showed that desperation to stay in power. That is one thing that I can read from this, because Pheu Thai need the support of MPs, to ensure that they can have enough voice, enough votes in the parliament. That is one thing, because they want Paetongtarn to have a very stable government. So then they need a Democrat at the moment, because they are apparently breaking up with some part of Palang Pracharat. So, but then it's just just a game for power and to protect their interests.
Nad Bunag reporting for Thai PBS World.